Hi Light It Uppers, it's Neve, and welcome to task number 11 of the Going Public Challenge. I'm really excited to be on this task because this is getting that final piece of the puzzle in place. This is the last task that will bring your structure together so that you can see how someone can go from being an audience member through to becoming a client or customer. Now, before we dig into it, apologies for any noise that you can hear. My next door neighbor decided that now was the time to get out his tractor and start digging trenches. So, as in my next door neighbor, the person who owns the field next door. So apologies for that, but my lighting was good, so I'm going forward anyway. So bridge videos are one of my favorite things because they allow you to take your audience member on a journey that brings them into your business in a way that feels good to you and to them. So I first actually created my first bridge video when I was an affiliate for a product that had a really flashy internet marketing-y sales video, and it felt so different from how my videos felt that I was like, this is so jarring if I tell someone to go and look at this sales video from one of my videos where they're learning a tip or they're hearing a cool story. It just felt really jarring. So I decided to put in a video in between where I could tell them a tiny bit about my story with the product, so that then I could say, well, now you can learn more about it by watching this video. It's a little bit different, but bear with it, kind of thing. And it worked really, really well. And so that was when I first started using videos at all, really. And so I've had bridge videos from the start. I love them because what they do is they allow you to be with someone on the journey. You know, it can be incredibly sort of a tough leap when they're going from just a very comfortable viewing audience member situation to suddenly looking at your business, that when you can be there with them in the format that they're used to seeing you, video, it ends up feeling really great for them, and they tend to look at what you have with a very open heart, okay? So I want you to be very easy about this. Bridge videos are not something that is set in stone. Your business does not ride on how amazing your bridge video is. It's really about open-heartedly letting your audience know what's the next step to get to kind of go deeper or to look at your business, okay? So it's a very simple video, and yet it has a lot of impact for you. I want you to be very easy with it because there is no right way to do it. As you know, I'm not about formulas. I will give you 3 pieces to put in this video, but you can take it the direction that's right for you. You can do it in a way that feels good for you. It doesn't matter where you're at technically. We're going to really make this about starting where you are, knowing that you can adjust and change out your bridge video as much as you like. I am not using the same bridge video that I first started with now. I've been through dozens throughout the years. They always work really well as a way to bring people from audience member through to client or customer, okay? There's a lot to teach you about bridge videos, so warning, this is probably going to be a long video. I am going to have my notes in PDF format for you so that you don't need to scribble along with me as I give you tons and tons of information right now. We are going to be looking at what to say in your bridge video. We're going to be looking at where to put your bridge video. And finally, we're also going to be looking at when and how to use your bridge video. So that's a lot. Like, this is my notes for today's video, okay? So I want you to relax and sort of take it in. If it feels like a lot of detail, just be calm, knowing that the notes are there for you. And when you're creating this on your own, you will have that to refer to. So I want you to be very relaxed and easy about this. Okay, so let's get to it. So your bridge video, the purpose of it is to bring someone to the step that brings them to your business. So I want you to think way back to task number 2 when you let us know what way most people come into your business. Now, I did notice there were some patterns. The vast majority of you, sorry, there's a huge flock of birds back there now. The vast majority of you either had a telephone conversation with people. You said, oh, well, usually I'll talk to them for 20 minutes. Usually I'll talk to them for an hour and we'll do X, Y, and Z and then decide what we're doing from there. Another batch of you used email. or Facebook Messenger. So someone would send you a message, you would chat back and forth, see what was a good fit, and make an agreement from there to become a client or customer. Several of you use your email opt-in. So you said, people would sign up for your email list and then receive a bunch of emails that sold them on various products and services. So think back to that thing that you said brought most of your clients and customers in, because that is the step you're going to ask people to take. I am a huge fan of not complicating things. So we're creating this in a way that utilizes what you already have in your business, what's already there, what's already working. We tend to feel like, well, we can only use video marketing if we have everything automated and everyone is coming in via sales funnels and things. And the truth is, none of that matters. What matters is what brings you and your prospective client or customer to a really happy agreement where you're both feeling really great about it. Okay, so it doesn't have to be done in any particular way. Whatever has already been working for you can continue to work, and you can just get more people doing it by asking your video viewers to take that step. If later you add in fancy funnels and things like that, then your bridge video can lead into them. No problem. Have it lead into whatever is most successfully bringing people into your business right now. It can be a challenge. It can be an opt-in, whatever. It can be them sending you a message on Facebook. It's fine. It's all good. Whatever you're using now is perfect. And your bridge video is going to ask people to do it, okay? So your bridge video has 3 main parts, okay? So after saying hello, the first thing you do is share a simple short story about your solution, okay? So think about your specific solution for your audience. I know for Cindy, her solution is fitness, and it might be a very specific type of fitness. I'm not sure. It could be if you're Gabriella, we talked about her the other day, your solution is a raw food diet. If you are Linda and Lisa, your solution is laughter yoga. If you are Pascal, your solution is cultivating happiness in your day-to-day life. If you are Simona, your solution is having a harmonious relationship and making sure that you're connecting to yourself. So whoever you are, whatever your main solution is, you just want to share a simple story, either about how that solution has affected your own life, how you discovered it, or how it's helped your clients or customers. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of an example of that. So if it's your own story, you could be Linda saying, this is how I felt, then I discovered laughter yoga, and this is what it did for me, and now I teach it. And you can take the next step, We'll get to that. If it's not like Gabriella has an amazing story about what raw food has done for her. If you are someone like Barbara, who does stuttering therapy for people using a really, really unique technique, you can say, I learned about the standard stuttering techniques, but I noticed that when I applied my own special techniques, that people began to speak very naturally. Now I've worked with X, Y, and Z number of clients who have begun to speak totally naturally from learning how to reprogram themselves to do that. Book a consult over here. So what you want to do is just share a very brief story about the solution, either how you discovered it, what it's done for you, or what it's done for your clients, okay? So it's kind of letting them know very briefly what it is that you do, okay? So this should be 1.5 to 2 minutes maximum on the story. I know it's hard. You don't want to dig into the deep and the deep details. You really want to just kind of keep it short and sweet so that they know, okay, look, this solution has really helped people, and this has led me to help other people with the same solution. So if you want to see how this applies to you, your next step is to click the link below and book into my calendar for a free 15-minute consult where we will do X, Y, and Z. Your next step is to send me a message on Facebook. The link to my Facebook profile is below. I would love to hear what you're struggling with that a raw food diet might help. If I know we have artists in here who won't really be selling that way. So it could be If you are interested in getting your own unique piece of artwork, click the link below to go to my full catalog, or click the link below to apply to commission a piece. So what you're doing is you are telling them what to do, what to take as the next step. So that's the second part of your video, is what the next step is. So the next step will either be for them to email you, for them to book in your calendar if it's a phone call, for them to message you and friend you on Facebook if that's their next step with you, for them to click onto your website, for them to opt into your challenge, for them to do whatever your next step is. You want to tell them what it is. So your short story about the challenge, and if they want, or sorry, your short story about the solution is number one. And if you want to learn more, to take the next step, to have a consult to see if this applies for you, click that link and book in and send me an email and da 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 da. Okay, so it's the short story about your solution, the next step that they need to take if they want that solution for themselves, and that it is a clickable link. Okay, so that tell them where that link will take them. That link will take you to my calendar. That link will take you to my Facebook profile where you can send me a message. That link will take you to, that link will open up your email provider so that you can send me a direct email. That link will take you to my challenge. That link will take you to my booking system, whatever it is. That's what you're telling them. Okay, so that's the 3 parts of your bridge video. Keep it very simple. Hi, it's Neve, and a few years ago I was feeling, okay, I'll just do a full example. Okay, hi, it's Neve, and a few years ago I was trying to create an online business, and I bought a lot of courses and a lot of formulas, and I kept trying to apply them, and I kept finding that I really wasn't creating a lot of success that way. And I was like, sometimes I'd be like, well, the formula is wrong, and sometimes I'd be like, oh no, what's wrong with me? And then I realized that it's just that formulas don't really work. Everything online is constantly changing. And so I thought, well, what if I began to look at the concepts and principles that all of these courses have in common and begin to apply those in my own way and sort of design my own business around me. And I was able to create a ton of success that way. And now I work with clients and customers to do the same thing. I help them discover what concepts and principles are going to help them to create a business that's totally right for them. So if you're wanting to create a business that's right for you, the next step is to book a 15-minute call with me. Click on the link below this video and you'll find my booking calendar. You can book in for a free 15-minute consult where we'll see what concepts and principles can help you to create your own business that's totally true to you. So click on that link and I can't wait to talk to you. So really, really simple. Story, what step they need to take, and tell them to click the link. Tell them what to do. Then wrap it up and say you're looking forward to talking to them, looking forward to seeing you, whatever it is that whenever you're next going to communicate. Okay, so that's the video. We're at 13 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so once you create your video, what you want to do is have a place for your video to live. Now this can be any one of a number of options. The simplest and easiest is to upload that video to YouTube, put your link to your calendar or your link to your email or your link to your Facebook or your link to your opt-in as the description, as a link in the description of that video. That's the simplest way to do it. You also could upload it as a Facebook video or your featured Facebook video and have a link in the description there. All you need really is your video and the link that allows them to take that step, right? This could also live on a page on your website. If you have a website and you're pretty techie and find that easy, upload the video on its own page with a button underneath that takes them to that step. You can go all the way to creating it on an opt-in style page. So if you have lead pages or OptimizePress or something like that, you can have a page that's just the video with a button underneath it. That's what I have normally done, but that is after years and years of being pretty techie and creating lots of opt-in pages. So I want you to go with whatever suits your tech level now. All you need is the video to be somewhere online with it very clear where your link is for them to take that step. So as I said, it can be a YouTube video or it can be a Facebook video or any of the above. So what you want to do then is put your video up, have that action link in the description, and then you want to be able to find the URL for that specific video. So I'll have some details hopefully in the notes about that so that you can regularly link to it. Okay, so how you bring people to your bridge video is when you are talking about a topic where it makes sense, where it's about your sort of businessy topic. Maybe you're giving a tip on one technique in laughter yoga, and you can say, if you enjoyed that technique and want to learn more about laughter yoga and my laughter yoga story, click on the link in this video, click on the link in the description and you'll see my full story. Or click on the link in the description and you'll see how I use laughter yoga to help dozens of people get healthy. So what you're telling them to do is, if they want to learn more, to click the link. Okay, if you want to hear about what I do, if you're curious about what I do, you can get more details. Click the link in the description of this video. Okay, so what you want to be doing is, in your regular videos that you are sharing publicly with others, is that every third video or so, about 30% of the time, or 33% of the time, you want to be sharing the bridge video. You want to be telling people as your call to action to visit your bridge video, okay? This is actually really important, because if you're doing it not enough, when we tend to do it not enough, well, it's not enough, but if you tend to do it not very often, you'll find that people struggle when they want to find it, because sometimes people will click on that and they'll watch it and they won't take the action. And then another time they'll click on it and they'll watch it and they won't take the action. And then suddenly they'll be ready and they'll say, it's time for me to book in and talk to Emmanuel. And then they need to be able to find that video. They need to be able to easily find it. So you want people to always know what's that very simple next step to take to move onto the path with you, okay? So if you're, roughly every third video, if it doesn't make contextual sense, don't do it. If you don't feel good about sharing that as a call to action, don't do it. But you want to plan out, and we'll look at planning in our next task, task 12, the final one. If you do want to create plans, then I would definitely encourage you to plan to do this call to action roughly every third video, where you're just saying, if you want to learn more about this, there's a video link in the description that will teach you, right? Okay, so it's 17 minutes. Oh my gosh, longest video yet. So for today's task, I want you to download those PDF notes, and I want you to record a bridge video. Remember, it doesn't have to be flashy, it doesn't have to be fancy, it doesn't have to be great, it just has to tell people what to do, okay? So I want you to upload that video, put it where it's going to be. Put it, so if you're planning on making a full opt-in page, put it there, get it done today. All that needs to be around that video on that page is, you need the video and the link that takes them to the action. So the link to your mail, the link to your Facebook, the link to wherever they need to go, the link to your calendar, right? So you want to upload the video, have that link be available, and then share with us your final bridge video so that we can see that. So leave us a comment, your bridge video, and we will click through and click about and make sure it's all working, and cheer you on, go woohoo! All right, so I want you to feel very at ease with this video. It's relaxing. You are going to replace it. It won't live there forever. It's just getting something in place that you can go out and create public videos knowing that there's a path into your business and feeling fantastic about it. So have fun with your bridge videos. If you have a question, ask it. If you have a question, someone else probably does too. So it really does help us all. Okay, lots of love, and I can't wait to see your bridge videos.